antifreeze. Today is, what day is it today, Annie? Friday. It's Friday today. It's Friday. It's a busy morning, isn't it? It's busy in his house this morning. It is, because Mum's got lots of jobs to do before she goes away for a few days. Next week, we're going to see Auntie Sheena and Christopher, aren't we? Yes. So, it is in full swing when Mummy gets on and does jobs. There's going to be a few exciting things today. We are going to plant some snowdrops. I only bought 8. I'm going to see how they go. They're from the Royal Horticultural Society, I think. Anyway, well, it says Garden Merit, Royal Horticultural Society Award of Garden Merit. Whether they grow in mine. You can plant as bulbs, apparently October, November. I've never planted bulbs before like this, so we'll see. We probably won't get them this year, but we might get them next. And it's okay to plant them now. They have antifreeze in them. Would you believe that? They have antifreeze in them, so don't go feeding bulbs to anybody. Blue snowdrops, blueberries, snowdrop bulbs to anybody, because they're full of antifreeze apparently. And Timothy, I'm going to tear Timothy away from terrorising Emma Jane in a minute and get him to do that. But first, Mum needs coffee. I've already been out and hung washing on the line this morning. So I have, I do have a list of jobs on here to do. I always make my list on a Monday and work my way down through it in the week. And that's my aim for the week, is what's on that list. If it doesn't get done, you know, you do things in order of your priority at the time, don't you? Whether you've got enough energy, whether you've got enough time, you know, whether you have to wait for something else to be able to do that. I also need to shave my head, so I need to add that to, oh gosh, I'm going to be cold then, aren't I? Shave head. Need to add that to the list. And yeah, so we'll pop in again in a bit. Right, hold on then, let's get your boots on. Hey, let's get your boots on. Boy. I'm coming in the garden with Mum. Are you coming down the garden? Are you coming down the garden, Millie, with us? Say, are you coming down the garden? Are you going to bend your leg? No, you're going to make this hard work for Mama, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, you little tyke. You're going to make this hard work for your Mum, aren't you? Timothy sounds like he's got old bones, aunties. Timothy sounds like he's got old bones, don't you, mate? And that is because, say, do you aunties, do you know why that is? Do you know why that is? You're going to ask him, say, do you know why that is? He says, because I've got skeleton in my body. I don't think these boots are going to go on with these trousers. These trousers are quite thick, Timothy. He's got a really nice pair of thick corduroy trousers that he doesn't really need. It's more like Sarah that needs thick, bundled up clothing, because she doesn't run around so much. It is warm here. It is indoors 15 degrees and we've got no heating on. And I've got the doors open, obviously, to air the house out. You don't want to get any mould or anything from condensation, so you've got to air your house out. But Timothy looked like one of those little country bumpkin boys now with his jumpers on, or his, you know, his knee highs. That's better. Now your boot will go on. Yeah, Timothy's got a skeleton in him, an armature, I think they call them in the Reborn world. And I did that to him. It would help him to stand up a bit better. You see yourself. You see yourself. Say, look, see, I didn't help my mum at all by just sitting here and not moving. And we had these on, Auntie Anne. So I think we've got 2 pairs of those now. I think Annie's are in the box, and the ones Annie wears are in her box. And then these ones. You put them on, don't you? Because you've got Peter Rabbit jumper on today. Yes, you have. You're a very smart boy. Okay, what we're doing is we're getting these bluebells out. 1, 2. You want to see closer? Yeah, look then. Are you looking? Oh, you're going to get your... No, don't sniff them. There they are, look. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was... Oh, no, it's 8 in the pack. I think I said earlier, 6 earlier. There's 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 more. And then nicely... See, they're nicely soaked in water. Yeah, should we show the aunties what they look like? See, look! Wow. Wow. Let's hope we get some snowdrops. Yeah. Yay! Probably be a long, long time, but at least they're in. At least they're in, and it's made me smile. And my teeth are going to go a bit discoloured because I've had my strong pot of coffee this morning. Oh, I like my strong coffee. But you have to chase it down with water, don't you? Because it really does stain your teeth. Even though I brushed my teeth and everything this morning, don't worry. So we brushed the teeths, didn't we? After breakfast? Of course we did, Auntie. You can't brush your teeth after breakfast. Look at my teeth. Can you see my teeth? I get teeth. Yeah, I do. Right, it's okay. We're going to go now. Here we go. There's the washing on the line. There's one I did earlier. That's all Milly's stuff. Milly's blankets. We've had so much rain. I think I told you that in the last video you watched. I got to fill up the bird feeders, but I can't at the moment because we've had a big fat rat. We've had a big fat rat. Milly's now blind, so she can't catch the big fat rats. So we've had to lay off the bird feeder, put some humane traps down for now. And look at my poor garden I had lovely and done. Boo hoo hoo. This is what happens. Milly now walks all the way along here. So I've had to move everything back. She walks all the way along here. So Russ said he will help me do something better with it next year. You won't worry about it for now. But what I will do is bring in... It's a sunflower. It's a noisy sunflower, isn't it? Is bring in my little houses like this. What I want to do for next year is put them in more of these little pots. I've had this one here for years and years. Oh, look, my things are all dying off now. Thank you, winter. Because we've had a few frosts already. And I haven't been down here either. Well, I've only come down to pick up the dog's poop and go back in, and it's been pouring rain. I got forget-me-nots popped in there. You were with me last time when I went and bought them at Grove's Nurseries. You were with me when I bought those. And so I'm thinking we'll put these down here. It needs well drained if they need good draining soil, partial shade, partial sun. And they usually like to grow around the damp leaves and that, because that's what keeps them nice and moist. See all the leaves from all of our like overgrown bushy wooshy woos. And I put this up. And you see that's a squirrel feeder. Well, two squirrels that we got that come around here are a bit daft because they can't even open. They haven't worked out how to open the lid. And I can't just leave it because of the rats. So Mum needs to go in the shed. And now and get the big hole. You're going to help me with the big hole. We're going to dig. It says 10 centimetres. Which is about 3 times the size of one of these down in. So I don't have to do loads. I'm going to keep all these other little fairy bits down. But I'm just worried about these cracking. Like I say, see these ones I want to put in things like that. Can you see my little chickens? Little chickens, they're not chickens, are they? They're little ducks. They have been, trodden over by Milfred. There's one of her balls. She can't see her balls, but she can sniff them out if she wants to. And I think I'm going to get a tall thing to put the castle in, because the castle has to be up high, doesn't it? And then all of these things, I just cut them back because they'll hopefully grow next year. And then, I mean, forget-me-nots aren't doing too bad. That one looks like he's been a little bit tacked. That one has just not made it at all. This one's not too bad, nor this one. There's one there. He might work his magic. But can you see, Millie is a digger. She's a typical Jack Russell. So she digs all around here. There's a big hole under the hedge there, which she goes through. So she's knocked over my Nessie's things and that. You know, these are the stones that I painted just to, like, you know, cheer up a bit of the garden. It's free, isn't it? You pick some big stones up and it's free to do that. Don't touch that one. Don't touch it. It's prickly. He's prickly. No, listen to Mum. Don't touch that one. That one is prickly. Mum will find you one you can touch, okay? We don't want to touch the prickly ones. Yes, well, I know you would like to climb in the log top, but you're not. And there we go. They're all planted around there. I've tried to scrub the little stones away because I don't know if that would prevent them coming through. I'm not sure. They're pretty hardy, according to the Royal Horticultural Society Facebook page. No, website. So, yeah, just basically got to try and leave it now. Leave the garden to die down and let it rest, ready for its blooming sensation. I packed up all my little things, put them in our storage. And in the storage, what did we find, Timothy? Say, look, aunties, we found this. Oh, Mum nearly fell then. So we're going downhill here. Say, look what we found in storage. Whoa, Timothy's amazed. Look at his face, aunties. Yay, you've been a good boy. Let's go and open that then. Emma Jane, do you want to come out and see this? Do you want to come out and see this? Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Well, it's okay. If you didn't want to come over, that's fine. If you don't want to come over with Mum and Timothy and open it, I don't mind now, but you need to answer Mummy, okay? When Mummy's talking to you. Got her thick tights on today. Auntie's in her vintage dress, a bit short, but too big for Annie, even though it says 80 centimetres. It's too big for Annabelle. But it's very, very pretty. It's kind of like wincenette material. So nice and warm. Not that we really need warmth today. You can see it's got a bit of bubble on the flower there, which I could use my little scraper thing to try and give a go at getting that off. I know you love this one, don't you? So should we show aunties what you do? Okay, you can still love it. I can just show aunties. Say, watch, aunties. Watch. We're getting Christmas feels here, aunties. He is cute, isn't he? Hey, he is so cute. He says, mwah, 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 mwah. He lights up, aunties. Look at him. Isn't he sweet? We got this at that We Sell For You shop. You know, our second-hand shop that I've took you to a few times, where they sell items for you. You can drop off things. A bit like in America, Children's Place. No, Once Upon a Child, not Children's Place, Once Upon a Child. Millie's like, oh, what's that noise? Hey, what's that noise? Not noise for you, missus. No, goes on a little bit, doesn't it? And Annabelle up there is playing shops. She was playing shops with you, wasn't she? And then you found this one out. Right, so there we are. Mummy's undone this. Grumpy's home, isn't he now? Oh. I know this is ages 3 and up, but it's very frustrating. I might have to put a bit of Velcro on the bottom. I think magnet ones are quite good, aren't they? If you get a magnet and a magnet on the bottom and then they just pick them up like that. Or a bit of Velcro when they're small. I'm sure you can get other ones. Way, Mummy got one. Took us a long time though, didn't it, Timothy? Whoa, you like that? Hey, do you like that? Yeah, it's so clever. Grumpy likes to go fishing, doesn't he, when we're on holiday? Likes to get a fish for tea. Mummy doesn't like eating it, but, you know, if you're going to kill something, you need to use all of it. And eat it we will. Yay! Look, we got another one. Pity he can't catch a salmon when we're in Scotland, because I love the salmon. But anyway, it gives him something to do. Ross always needs to keep busy. So yeah, he's home. It's Friday afternoon and he is now home. You want a snack now? Is that tiring just watching Mummy do that? Is that tiring just watching your mama? Anybody else want snacks? Snacks, snacks, snacks. Look at them all sat there waiting for their cups of tea. Might find a biscuit if you're lucky. Yeah, we do. Might find a biscuit if you're lucky. So look at our placemats. We like these because they're all farms. They're all about on the farm. And they were painted by a local lady. They're all local pictures. I bought them last year, I think. And I think some of you might remember. Or you might have watched that video recently again. Where I went to a car boot and I bought them at the car boot. From the artists. The artist was there, but I didn't see her from her husband. So here we go. I'm going to make weak tea for the kids. This is theirs. This is mine. This is Grumpy. I'm really feeling the vibes. I think everybody wants to be cheered up a little bit with the way things are in the world at the moment. It's been a long, hard few years, isn't it? Since 2020, since COVID, and we're all still recovering. I'm just trying to stand you on my funky stand. My funky stand has got spindly legs. Okay, so no sugar. That's Russ's. That's mine. Just get my little teapot man out. Oh, I could have put it in my teapot. I need a teapot. I've got a teapot cozy. Could have put them in my teapot. Got a really cute little teapot. Ta-da! So cute, isn't it? Russ bought that for me last year for Christmas. I love it. It's a bit much for just me though when I'm here on my own, and I just prefer coffee first thing anyway. Get all the kids' mugs cut through. Oh, that one's been washed and lost its cleaning spout. Got a bit of a tickle on my throat. That's something down the garden, I expect. There we go. So this, as long as Emma Jane has this one, nobody else cares. I don't think. Spoon. So these are compostable. Tea bag Ross's stays in there. Let's get the kids out. There's been a lot of hate going around on TikTok at the moment for us reborn mummies about how we use baby formula, baby food, that sort of thing. I don't really care what people think. How I spend my money is up to me. And I'm just going to pause it because Russ is coming out. Just dealt with Russie about. So the kids have the kids have full milk, same as Russ. I have skimmed. Me and milk are not happy fellows at the moment, so I'm just going for skimmed. No sugar. I hope I've got one of these, yes. I found these little biscuits in the... right, there we go. We're all almost ready. Now I just need to top them up with cold water. Yeah, what I was saying, there's been some hate on TikTok, isn't there, about us reborn mummies buying formula, using formula. When there's a national shortage of formula, there isn't in this country, not that I'm aware of. I knew there wasn't back in America. But anyway, my formula that I use is out of date. The tin I've got is out of date. I bought it ages ago. So no sugar. They have no sugar, which they don't need sugar because they're going to have a biscuit each. And I picked these up in the European section. Oh, they've damaged, look. The kids won't mind. European section of our supermarket. And I thought they're perfect. Just 4 little biscuits for the kids. So cute. Cutest little biscuits you ever did see. So yes, let me just give these and then I'll carry on talking. Because this is also going to relate to the giveaway. The Christmas giveaway. Dad. Do you want to go out with Dad? Let me just give these guys their drinks. All right, you've got your drinks at the moment. So which one do you want? Winnie the Pooh, Timothy and Annie. Annie wants Winnie the Pooh. There you go, Timothy, you've got a panda. Millie, do you want to go out here then with Dad? Do you want to go out with Dad? No? Okay, you just follow me around. Let's open up these little biscuits then. They're going to be a bit betty, but never mind, they've got their placemats. I didn't bother, not bothering with plates. They're very smashed up. Look at them. Yeah, they are cute, aren't they? Got a little biscuit. Hey? They're in pieces though, I'm afraid. So you're going to have to be careful you don't waste any crumbs. I think it's the bottom one is the worst one, which would be Toby's. Well, we'll give Millie these little bits in the bottom. You got 2 bits? You got 2 biscuits? Hey? Are you a lucky girl? You got 2 biscuits? Yeah? Here's yours, mate. You got a biscuit? You've got 2 biscuits. You got 2. 1, 2. There you go. Yes, Annie, Mama's coming to you, my little girl. You got 2. You want 2 biscuits? There you go. There you go. Good girl. 2 for you, 2 for you, 2 for you, 2 for Toby. 2 little crumbs for Toby. And I do believe a little dog is waiting here. Here's all the crumbs, aunties. I do believe a little dog is waiting to get the crumbs. Should we give Millie the crumbs, everybody? Say yay! What I'll do is I will throw them out the door for her. And then it encourages her to use her sniffer to find them. I'm not sure why, but it keeps switching off. Do I have enough battery? Let's hope it doesn't switch off again. I've been talking to you twice now and I haven't been recording. Oh, dozy mare. Yes, so they just look so cute sat there in front of me. I absolutely love it. And I don't care if people think I'm mad and crazy. And I know they do because I've seen the comments that go around. Particularly now more people have put things on TikTok, which is like massive, isn't it? A massive platform. But I don't care because having these has really like saved my life, and people think that's so dramatic. But you think you've been forced to be at home because you have chronic illnesses. You're forced to give up a job you love because of your illnesses. Like it's against your will. You don't want to. No one's like saying, right, that well they are, because no, I'm unemployable now. But, you know, I love being a teacher. That was the best job ever. But your children have all grown and left home, and I put so much of my life, and I know a lot of other empty nesters can relate to this. As a mother, you put so much of you into raising your children that when they're gone, you're like, whoa, who am I? Particularly if I feel more if you were a stay-at-home mum as well, you may feel more like that. I went to work as well. So then I had my job, but it just became more and more apparent that my health was deteriorating. And I'd like, you know, you just go on and on and on. You just feel like this is how you are and this is it really. But my doctor just kept saying, you know, I'm going to sign you off. I really am going to sign you off if you don't slow down. Basically, that's what he did. And I persuaded him to just sign me off for a month. And when I went back, he was like, how do you feel? And I said, no different. And he was just like, that's it. I mean, yes, you can go in. Anybody can go in a wheelchair. You know, you've got walking stick. You've got all sorts of things that can help you today. And those things are, you know, years ago would have made you less employable, because we kept disabilities hidden. But nowadays it's like, you know, people are different. People are different. We need to accept all people and all their differences, apart from, you know, the really nasty people. I'm not going to accept them in the way they are. So that was fine. But it's when you got chronic fatigue, ME, it's the tiredness. And I've told you time and time again that I can cope with the pain 99% of the time. What I hate is the tiredness. And hate is such a strong word, isn't it? But I do. It robs me of doing so much in my life. And I know you see me on here and you think I have bundles of energy. But yesterday I spent all day in bed. No, not what day was it yesterday? Thursday. It's Friday today. No, Wednesday I spent all day in bed. Monday I went to see Sam and Hannah. Tuesday I have my appointments. So yeah, Wednesday I stayed in bed all day. Yesterday I had hearing tests and things, so I had more appointments. So basically I went and did those. And then that turns into being a bit more of an errand day. It's like, oh, while I'm in this town, I could do with doing this, this and this. So you end up doing more and you end up being more tired. And then for some reason my brain was on a complete high last night and I didn't sleep all night. I went back to bed when Russ went on to work this morning at 7 and I got up at 10. And you've basically seen what I've done since then, since I've got up. Let's just have a drink in my Merry and Bright mug. Got this in a charity shop. Got this in a charity shop. I can just also tell how much better I've been because I've been going in charity shops and loving it. And staying in a hotel. I mean, I was really, before we went to, yeah, you nearly ate yours? You, good boy. It's such a good boy. It sat so quietly eating. I just said, Mummy's going to do a video. And so they just sat there quietly eating, bless them. Yeah, I had a real bad anxiety before I went to Ireland. And I filmed, didn't I? I filmed Tidy Up Tuesday, yeah, on the Sunday. That was like a way of distracting my anxiety as well as sharing with you. I really wanted my nursery tidy before I went. I like to come home to everything being clean and tidy. So I took more medication. I made sure I took plenty of medication over there because of the hotel situation. And my daughter will tell you that I didn't sleep in the bed, that I had a towel, I take a little blanket thing with me and I put that behind on my pillow over a towel and I just lie on top of the bed and I pull, because it's usually a double, isn't it? And we had 2 doubles. We had a big room, really nice room with 2 doubles in. Praise the Lord, thank you. And I just pulled the duvet over me when I got cold, but I had full on pajamas right down to here. I wear socks and then I just don't even look at them the next day, just put them in the bag. And I really have to distract my mind not to think about what could be going on in the room in the background, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Hence why I had a camper. Yeah, I find it so difficult. And now on Sunday night, Monday night and Tuesday night, I'm going to be staying in 2 different Premier Inns as well. I don't mind Premier Inn. They're Premier Inn and Holiday Inn. I usually found that they're very clean. They're usually quite well cleaned. I never look too deep because I wouldn't be able to do it. And if I want to go around and see people, now I don't have my camper, I have to get over myself a bit. We have to get over ourselves. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, I wasn't intending to talk that. I think maybe because I've sat down with a cup of tea or a cup, I feel like I should be doing a coffee and a chat again. So I am doing, I can see the stuff there. I am doing a secret Santa giveaway, if you like. It's going to be wrapped. It's brand new. You don't know what is in it. So if you want to be involved, it will end. Let me give you the dates. Yes, Thursday. It will end Thursday, the 1st of December, because I really, really want to get this posted out. We've got real trouble with our postal services at the moment. They're like going on strike. Of course, they're going to go on strike for more of the festive season and hold lots and lots of people hostage. But what they don't realise is we might go elsewhere. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'll make a note of that. So Thursday, no, not Thursday. If I do it Wednesday, 30 days of September, April, June and November. Wednesday the 30th, of November at 11:59 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So if you're in a different zone, you need to look up to make sure if you want to be in the giveaway and you get in there, okay? It is just one package. I've sent out so much, so many packages over the last few weeks. I always save up for Christmas and I always save for postage. You know, I just have to post like a small package to anywhere abroad. Well, not in Europe, but like overseas to USA, to Canada. And they're like 20 pounds just for a small package with like maybe one outfit in it. So I know, you know, and I appreciate how much it costs everybody else to post stuff to me and us, and you do, and it's lovely. And thank you. So yeah, the giveaway will end on Wednesday, the 30th of November at 11:59 p.m. And to enter the giveaway, you have to, that's if you want to. If you don't want to, I will post this anywhere. So what I'm expecting to do is for it to end on the 30th and then me to do a coffee and a chat on the 2nd of December. So I can get this up and posted. Because I always do the spin the wheel and who wins that way. Don't we? We do that online. Yeah, so I want to set a video up talking about what you should never say to a reborn mummy. And so I want you to answer that question in the comments because I want to make a video out of this because I think it's really important. And the reason is because I was with Sam in the summer and a lady spent a lot of time talking to us about reborns. But there were two comments that she made that really like got my back up, as we say in England, got my back up. She was lucky that I was driving and not drinking cider that day. She was really nice and she wasn't aware of these things that she said. And I'm going to share those with you in a video, but I want to know what you think. What is, you know, you can write as many as you want, but you at least have to have one if you want to enter the giveaway. So to enter the giveaway, you have to write in the comments or you can email me. Now that is the only forms I will take. Everybody's got an email these days because it's hard for me to keep track of everybody and I don't want to miss adding anybody in. So you can email me. All the information will be down below. You can in the description. Always read the descriptions of my videos and then you know what's coming. I like give you a little teaser of what's coming or a little description. Anyway, I know Mummy's being silly, isn't she, Annie? Annie's ears have like flipped down from her face a little bit. She looks so funny. Anyway, yeah. So all you've got to do, and I'll write it down on my pad now, is write down one thing not to say to a reborn mummy. Or one thing you shouldn't say to a reborn mummy. Something you shouldn't say to a reborn mummy. Okay? So that's it. That's all you've got to do to be in. And you can, I will post anywhere unless I get to the post office and they go to me, oh no, we're not posting there, I'm sorry. But I will post anywhere. It's my giveaway and I don't expect anybody to pay postage. I'm offering this. I'm blessed. I'm blessing other people. So, yeah, that, I hope that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, isn't she just, the cutest thing you ever did see? I got my big pram in here because I still have the little fold up one in the car from Monday. But look, hey Sarah. Hi, darling. She has on a vintage baby grow. Oh my goodness. When my eldest daughter was born in 1988, clowns were everywhere. And I got clown wallpaper in her bedroom. She's got the photos, so I don't think I've got any photos here. I'd show you one. And then also my dad was absolutely into clowns. And look at it, it's terry toweling. It survived. And also found this little clown toy out. So this is the big cot that I am wanting to change, and I will get to it before Christmas. I have to get to it before Christmas for Annie, so that she can have the big cot, because look at her little squished up thing. So we're going to make Toby one, and we're going to make Annie one. And I've talked to Grumpy. Hi, big boy. Hiya. I've talked to Grumpy about making bunk beds. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I must be pressing a button today when it's on this stand. I think my brain isn't quite awake because I didn't have no sleep last night. I managed to catch up with 3 hours sleep this morning. What I was saying was, Grumpy has agreed to make bunk beds. So you're going to have a big bed next year. You are. I don't like asking him to do a lot of things because I know he's so busy. He works so hard and he comes home, and I just want, let him de-stress and everything from work in his garage. And I don't always like to ask him, but you guys said it, and I thought, what's the harm in asking him when he's in a good mood? So I just asked him, and he said, yeah. He said, I'll do some carpentry. I'd like to do that. He's at the moment, what's he doing? Something to his tractor. I don't know, changing loads of stuff on his tractor, cleaning it all and everything. So he's out there doing that. And he said then, in January, he would like to, make bunk beds. So I'm not going to have them as long as the girls. The girls' bunk beds are the length of a normal cot. Look at her. The length of a normal cot. I think I'm going to have them this length. Because they fit in there nicely, don't they? And then I could have two in there and still keep a cot here. Boom, boom. I think it'll be cot for Timothy and Toby, and then Annie. No, bunk beds for Timothy and Toby, and Annie can just stay in the cot because she feels safer with all the bars and that up. Hey, yeah, you are such a little angel, aren't you? Yes, you are. Mommy loves you so much. She does. Oh. She's beautiful, isn't she, aunties, eh? Isn't she beautiful? Oh. So, aunties, I had to pop out to do the recycling and just nip to the supermarket. Plus, I posted on my... can't see you down there. Yay! I posted on my... Instagram on yesterday, Thursday. I think it must have been yesterday. Yeah, when I went for my hearing test in this town here. I just given Millie her meat. So if you've watched me a lot before, I know it's a little bit of a treat beef, isn't it? But she's blind. She does well. She deserves a treat. She can't exactly go out for big long walks anymore, so she deserves a treat. Anyway. When I was in this little town yesterday, well, in this big town, Taunton, yesterday, I hardly ever go into the town centre. But the hearing test was at Boots in the town centre, so I parked the car, and afterwards I moseyed in the shops on the way back to the car, as you do. And I saw a few fantastic deals for Frankie for Christmas. Now, she did want a frozen bike, but she's now decided that because it's winter, there's no point having a frozen bike because she can't go out. And I promised her I'd get her one in the summer. I just can't. Every time a deal comes up on Facebook Marketplace, they just go so quick. And so I was looking at Entertainer, trying to get some ideas, and oh my god, I've got some brilliant deals. So I'm going to tell Father Christmas that he's got to head on to Entertainer, okay? His elves must be working really, really busy because I'm only going to show you one thing. Got Frankie too. I'm only going to show you one. I think she's going to love it. Can you see that? It's a Nana Surprise soft plush convertible. I'm trying to get her away from the Loldos. I just think they're a little bit young for her. I'm trying to get her away from them, and I've bought her, she's had some Nana surprise dolls. And this was $36.99 down to $11.99. 36 down to 11. What a score. I scored some other stocking fillers for my family, because we're all like big kids at Christmas. So you gotta have some neat stuff in your stocking, haven't you? Hey, you leave the makeup and things like that for presents. In our place, none of us girls really wear a lot of makeup. Kerry does, my middle daughter. Well, she used to. She doesn't so much now. And she wears Benefit. So I've bought Benefit stuff for her before. But as I still don't have a property yet, still living with her dad, it's limited. So she's just said, can I have gift vouchers? And I'm like, yeah, but you have to have something to open. So if you stay at my house on Christmas Eve, you always get a stocking. Nobody's staying at our house Christmas Eve this year. But I'm sure Santa's going to leave some stockings. What do you think? Only a few things, not, you know, just a few little ones. So, yeah. And then I had to go to Sainsbury's. So I did the recycling, which is in this town. Then I wanted to go back to Entertainer, because I've seen these things yesterday. They were all such good bargains. I thought, flipping out, they're going to go. So I'm well chuffed with them. And I had to go to Holland and Barrett and get some of my healthy bacteria tablets, because I was on those strong antibiotics for when I had the, what did I have? Cellulitis all on my face, all over my head, didn't I? So I had those really strong antibiotics. So I bought some. Then I went to Holland and Barrett and bought some good bacteria ones. And I've just come to the end of those. How many are there in a pack? 30. So that must be a month since I had that. So I've got these again. And they are half off. Let me have a look. No, a third off. So that was good. I'm glad I got those today as well. They have worked really, really well, so I need to keep up. Anyway, I'm sure the kids have missed me. They're all at home with Grumpy, which is always a recipe for disaster. So I better get on. Okay, so Mum's home. Tea is on its way. Got Frankie some tights. No, sorry Frankie, not you. Emma Jane some tights to go with that Irish dress that I bought her. And talking of Frankie, she's here with Annie, and they are playing shops. You've got the cuddly toy now, have you? Hey? You've got the cuddly toy. Say, why is it Grumpy comes in whenever I pick up the camera? Yeah, exactly. Why is that? Look at this great big mince pie. He's a happy chappy, isn't he? You're playing with the shops, honey? Hey? Are you being a shop lady? Are ya? Yeah. Look at that. Strawberry tart. What else have you got in there? Oh, Frankie, are you buying a leek, are you? Hey, are you buying a leek? Okay, you've got the teddy bear. Yeah, aunties have already seen the teddy bear because Emma Jane had it earlier and she showed them. I know, he's lovely, isn't he? Is he so soft? Is he? Yeah, I think everybody's in love with this one. Yeah, is everybody in love with this one? We'll have to see what else we find when we get out the Christmas decorations. And it's got battery in the back, aunties. So I could only give him a surface wash, didn't I? Hey. You are so cute, you pair of you. Yes, it'll soon be time for bed though, because you've had your tea, haven't you? So it's Mummy and Grumpy's turn to have ours. No, you won't want to miss. I know you won't want to miss seeing Felicity today, aunties. She's in the bedroom here in the eye candy, aren't you? Say, because so I like to be sat up and seeing everything. Everybody, I don't like to be on the floor. You don't, do you? So we've been playing with toys. Say, and I've got a boo-boo. And I think I might have spoke about this earlier on. There, I think I might have showed you it actually. Felicity's boo-boo. I don't know. I might have just where I sent it to her artist. It's a little black mark on the edge of her finger. So I need to get hold of some Oxy 10. I don't think I've got any. Oh. Gosh, it really doesn't want to focus on it. Oh, I'm trying to get you. You can kind of see anyway. So it needs some, you got a boo-boo, aren't you, miss? Needs some Oxy 10 on it. And I've gotten rid of the toy that I think it came from. It was like a rubbery vinyl. So thinner than this here, this bit here. Not the hard stuff. It doesn't come from that or anything like these. It was like it was a vinyl shaped. It was kind of like this. It's kind of a toy like this, but even though this is soft, the other one was like rubbery. And anyway, because I'm very, very careful after like years of being in the hobby, and yeah. So we're going to try some Oxy 10. If not, she will go back to her artist. But you just got a little boo-boo, haven't you? Can't even. I can see it, and I wouldn't be able to sell her on without that. A bit of a boo-boo either. But what I need is some Oxy 10 to have a go. And you can tell because it feels different as well. It feels tacky. Whereas these all feel smooth. The rest of it all feels smooth. This feels kind of tacky. So just be careful, aunties. And the toy wasn't even black. The toy was just a colourful kids' toy. If I find one another day, I will show you. It was a colourful kids' toy. It wasn't even black. Anyway, okay, it doesn't stop me from having fun just because I've got a booby finger. Say, does it? No, because Mummy's big girl lopped the top off of her finger in a door. Got trapped in a door and she lost the top of her finger when she was a little girl at school. And we all get boo-boos. We've all got boo-boos. Mummy's got a big bruise on her arm and I don't even know how I got that. But anyway, I thought I'd show you Felicity. And now I'm going to get Toby ready for bed. Tobes, your mum's so tired. Oh, hello, Annie. Hello. Hello. I can't turn your head with your ear. You're in an awkward position in front. That's it. Give me a kiss. Oh, God, I'm so tired now. It's been a very busy day. So tomorrow's Saturday, and I'm not going to do anything tomorrow. Just get ready for to go to the doll show. So I do have to bring out the pram tomorrow, but I'll be in tomorrow and I'll have a bit more energy, won't I? He's my little cutie. Yeah, I love her. This is my favourite outfits on her with tights in. Oh, sorry. And like winter wear. I just love her in winter wear. You got a lovey. Oh, you got a lovey. It's a little star. Sorry, babes. Sorry. Oh, it is dark outside. Yes, Mr. Toby. I know it's pyjama time and it's... Oh, let's just leave that off. I can't do it. It's pyjama time, isn't it? And, Story, what are you doing? You're looking up there at Grumpy's hanging down thingamajigamy. What does it say? Let's avocado. It's an avocado plushie that was in his stocking last year and it's hung up there. Sheena's like, always, what is that hanging from your light? It is an avocado plushie. Bet you all want one now, don't you? Hey, you've got to get your pyjamas on and give you... Oh, I'm just... He's just going to have a spit and... What's it? A lick and a spit? Wash tonight, aren't you, mate? Yeah, and then we'll shower you in the morning. It was always like the babies. When my kids were babies, I would always bath them at night because it was like their relaxing time for bed. As they get older, sometimes they would want a bath. But if they were toddling and in nappies, I would just give them a shower in the morning. Making a funny noise. Are you making a funny noise, little boy? We've got his pyjamas here, so we better get them on then. Well, it seems Mr. Toby has got the dog now. He went down a good old treat, didn't he? Hey? So here we go. We're going to read some poems, aren't we? Hey? We're going to have some bedtime poems here. Okay. You're looking at yourself. Say hi, aunties. Say hi. You meant to be looking at the book and following in the story. These cheeky aunties. Should we do that one? 3 blind mice. 3. Come on, aunties, sing it. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. See how they run. See how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a thing in your life as 3 blind mice? That's a bit vicious, isn't it, actually? Cut off their tails with a carving knife. Annie, you like this one, don't you? Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. You're so cheeky. You are so cheeky. Right, well, we got to stop laughing and start settling down, aunties. It's Annie's turn for bed next. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And then when you've all gone to bed, I suspect Frankie will come out and have cuddle with Mum for a bit. So we will see you in the next video, aunties. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.